Тест, перевірка, чи є звук. Тест. Тест, перевірка. Є, звук є. Чудово. Так, з вами знову сьогодні містер Манія. Ми ще сьогодні чуть-чуть попробуємо. Може доб'ємо сьогодні вже хоча б той табір фальшивомонетників. Отже, ми продовжуємо з того місця закінчив, нас завербували. І ми вже знаємо точку, де їхній табір захований. У нас є якісь варіанти тут зараз. Так, не забувайте, хто приходить на канал, обов'язково лайк, дизлайк і обов'язково підписка. Це саме головне. Так, то їхній табір там є. Угу. Обов'язково підписуйтесь на канал. Вам це нічого не коштує. Мої нагадування, якщо дзвіночок не поставите, вас не будуть навіть вам надокучати. А підписатися вам не складно. Може колись щось вам і цікаве перепаде. Щось вам підійде з часом. Якщо ця гра вам не подобається, якусь інакшу буду грати. Граю я все підряд. Крім, звичайно, цих всяких спортивних симуляторів, от їх я не люблю. Оці всякі футболи, гонки і тому подібне. Западня. Та окей, давай їх. Отого я не люблю грати. А так, РПГшки, стратегії, екшен, стрілялки. Онлайнові шутери. Такі штуки йдуть нормально. Ой, мене вже в цьому місці вроді раз ловили. Де ви є? Виходь. Алло, диви. Опа.
Szép szabdallak, te foskalicska!
Ти один? Це тобі торба. Та-дам! Ой-ой-ой, ой-ой-ой, що за який фраєр?
Kell pikeregni!
Пускай його.
Nesze! Nem bírod szusszal, mi?
Прилетіло, ні?
A gányba!
Як він мене побив, бляха. Боляче. Угу. Вже нема що вчити. Я б це... я вже щось там вибрав. Аскет. Що-небудь жерти можна. Бой 18. Це, конечно, серйозно. Так, Барбос, відійди. Як ж це коленки? шмякнути. Так, щось дороге беремо. Угу. Тут такий ще й надіваний, гарний. Стільки всяких штук маєш. Угу. Ладній був. Нафіг, це хай буде. Доспехи. 14. Мої найбільше. 23. Кольчужні всі хороші. Нафіг не сміття. О, 24 має. Це 25. І важить Т4, Т5. Кашная, ланская. Виски панцирь лучше. На коня, шлем приводить ее полосы. Так само. Тут даже. Так, я съехал, алло. Сюда я ехал. Дальше. Нашу дорогу. Ще один. Що ж ви всі, блін, тут пристаєте до мене по дорозі, а? Окей. І що? Хто ти, чудовище?
Friend, could I have a word with you?
Ну.
You again? Ah, I suppose you want to challenge me? Yes, that was just my intent. Wait a while, I'm all ear. That's a damn foolish idea. I'd love to. Tell her to forget about her Tristans and Amadis. Not only will you have peace, but no doubt your subjects will take. That's easier said than done. Well, you have the courage to accost wayfarers and challenge them to duels. Surely you... Well, thank you. Glad to be of service. Never mind. I'll wait here for someone else. I don't suppose.
Ну, та грузись давай. Та відійдемо. Тут вище чи що? Ну-ка. Відійди. Вище нема нікого.
А?
Пусти мене. Значить ту сторону. О, тут сидять два. Обалдує.
Sir, I have news, and I'm sorry to say it's nothing.
After everything that's happened, you have even worse news.
I'm afraid so. It's going to happen again, and
You're full of good cheer, aren't you?
it seems the Pribyslavitz encampment was just the start.
How did you find out?
I found a recruiting agent who worked for them, and
Ah, God's holy hat. You never...
And what did you...
they have another much bigger encampment in Vranyk near to Sasau.
What do those bastards want? And who...
To hurt us, conquer the region? I'm not sure yet, but I can find out.
How?
I'm one of them now. I have their secret sign. I know where their camp is. All I have to do...
That's out of the question. It's too risky.
Sire, compared to everything I went through to get this, it will be child's play. I already passed their...
Then we'll have to attack them before things get out of hand. Ideally, right now, when they're not expecting us. Once we catch that mate... But then again, before we attack, it would be useful to have a spy go and scout out how many...
I don't want...
It's much less risky than our raid on Pribyslavitz.
All right then, Hal. Go there and find out how many of them there are, and what their plans are, whatever you can.
Yes, sir.
Godspeed.
Які ви, бляха, керівники срані. Самі б сходили разок. Тихо, не свисти. Що в мене на коні не забагато, там що голейна. Кого можна назбирати, назбирати. У мене що з моєю зброєю? Так, до речі, треба відремонтуватися. Тут все good. Так, оренду ледве кинути собі на цей інвентар. Оп. 2 вибрав, вийшло 3, ладно. Так. Вісім штук, що я тут світу? Молодець. Треба трохи продавати, тож в мене є. Мати ті гроші при собі.
God almighty. See you later.
Let's have a word. Is this enough?
That sound. See now.
Так, що тобі, ладно? Ще ти маєш всякі такі серйозні. Махінська темная бригантина. 20, 22, 24, 23. Там уже всякие. Сім. 12, здається. Стіль 4. Помню, 17. Киє. Більше, більше. 17. Так є. 24, 25. Чого такого? Що для мене немає?
I hope I can. Take care now.
Торговий молот 47. 61. 64 брики. 2 принципа 61. Максимум. Шкіра до 75. Двуручник. Штерн 40. 14, 39. Церемоніальна булава 61. У мене так і є. 61. Ладно. Того має хватити. Не мітінг. Ой, куди? Ну куди ти пішов? Кидай. Так, емочка. Сказав вниз. Є. Що ми будемо мати годину за дня. Взагалі чудово. Зливали.
Yeah! Yeah!
На коні мої гроші. Так. Я запрятав. А я вже подумав, що я подарував цей костюм. Так, ні, воно не гребеться. Давай донизу. По-моєму, горку не вигребемо. А як мені приїхати? Смотри, є якась стежка. Є стежка вроді. Вон є. О, тут стежка донизу. А мені треба вверх. Камон! Коник, ти ж не такий високий, правда? Давай. На поперек, десь заїхали. Ладно, злізу з коня. Тихо, тихо. Ой-ой-ой, не падай. Вічно, коли я не знайду стежки, йду на поперек ходжу. Що за дурна привичка? Оп-оп-оп-оп-оп-оп-оп-оп.
That could be it.
Є. Короче, наверное, это оно. Та напевно, ну а що то ще може бути? Як не воно. Ладно. Окей. Навіть ніхто не лазив, не дивився, не цікавився нічим. І лагер стоїть під самим містом і всім пофіг. Цікавий підхід. Некооперативные задания. Что ладно, а что?
What do you want?
Let me inside.
Inside, eh?
I came here for a game.
Show me that. Aye.
Thank you for your kind welcome, comrade.
Eric, you should be in the house.
That was easy. Now I bet.
Та я просто відкрив.
Come and get it! Come here, lily liver. Fuck! Bring it up! Call that combat! Is that all you got? Well landed. I'm going to enjoy this. You're dead.
Where could he have vanished?
I hear someone. Call that.
Is that the best you can do?
He's coming round.
I apologise for the discomfort, but it's for your own safety. And ours, of course. You can count yourself lucky, lad. I'm gonna keep you alive. I'm sure your father will pay a nice fat ransom for you.
My father's dead. That lackey of yours wouldn't even let me bury him.
He doesn't know, Eric. Nobody told him. He told me, a foreigner, but not him. How very inconsiderate. I'm sure you'd rather hear it under different circumstances and from someone else, boy. But beggars can't be choosers. Your father, your real father, is alive. You even know him. It's your liege lord, Radzig Kobyla. Although, how much can he really care about you? Here you are, a homeless orphan, and he still hasn't acknowledged you. Your parents are both dead, aren't they? I thought so. And yet, Radzig still hasn't told you the truth. Could it be that he's ashamed of you? I wonder if you'll want to pay that ransom after all. Well, best not think about that. If your father won't pay your ransom, you have no value to me.
My father's dead.
I understand why you feel that way. My own childhood was not dissimilar. How strange that we should have something in common. But I've delayed long enough. Now it's time for you to tell me why you came here.
I was looking for my father's sword, which was stolen by a certain bastard.
And I found it. But I wonder which father you mean. In a way, it belongs to both.
Doesn't matter who it belongs to. I'm gonna kill you with it.
You're hardly in a position to threaten me. But now I think of it, why not? When your father, your real father, pays, I'll give you an opportunity to try.
I think that's very generous of you.
Isn't it?
Radzig will crush you, and I'll be there to see it.
I very much doubt it. You spied on our camp. You must realize that your father hasn't a fraction of the forces I've gathered. And now, with the king in captivity, There's no one to levy troops to come to your aid. Even united with Hanush and Divish, your father couldn't raise more men than I have. The only force in this country capable of defeating me is Sigismund's. And he pays me. When he wins, I win. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything. So meet the new lord of the realm.
A man like you will never rule here.
Have you never heard of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, or Sahinek the Dry Devil? They fought for your king and plundered the estates of the lords in Austria, just as I'm doing here. Like they say, the stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Sir, it's time.
Now, I'm afraid I have more important business to attend to. I'll leave Udo here to keep you company. And let's hope for both our sakes that your father pays up. Farewell.
Rot in hell!
Knock some manners into him, Udo. Come on, Eric, let's go. We've got work to do.
Henry, wake up. Can you hear me? Jesus, that brutally worked you over. Here. Try to drink. I thought you'd never come round.
How do you know my name?
Don't you recognize me?
Zbyszek. You fucking traitor. You throw me to those bastards and then look me in the eye like nothing happened.
Shh, quiet. Maybe we started off on the wrong foot. But I'm your only chance to get out of here alive. So do you want my help or not?
Тільки но.
What do you want?
I want to get you out of here. But if you'd rather, I can leave you to rot and get the shit kicked out of you by Ishtvan's bruiser.
So what exactly?
Nothing you need to care about. Let's just say it's a personal.
But I do care.
Not a day passes without these cutthroats pulling daggers on each other. And I'm the youngest, so they make us...
A bandit's life isn't quite how you imagined it, eh? My heart bleeds. But you...
Look, I just want to live a normal life. For that, I need peace. My help won't cost you a tenth of what Istvan would want from Sir Ret. Why
What about my position?
Eric has your things. It would be suicide.
Oh, wonderful.
It'd be better if you wore something to blend in, it's true. But I can't go and get you anything. I'm supposed to be guarding you. So if I leave my post, I'll have to...
All right then.
That's what I want to...
You have my word.
All right, I'll have to trust you're a man of honor. Now listen, I found a place where you can easily get out. Down in the camp on the slope above Sasau, there's a place where they throw the waste. The pile of shit reaches almost to the top of the stockade. All we have to do is jump...
Free and covered in shit.
Well, first, we both have to get there. We can't let anyone see either of us. I'm supposed to be guarding you and you're... Well, there shouldn't be anyone outside in front of the barn. When you're out, go left along by the wall. There are cliffs everywhere. I'll wait for you not far from the camp, by the dead tree.
Перепрошую.
Well, I never.
Не знаю. Трохи по-тупому то все пішло. Розумію, що воно таки мало бути. Називається. Більше. Ясно. Там куча сидить. Взагалі. Ладно, загрузимося наново. От я оце хочу загрузити. І нормально там поладити. Щоб мені взагалі на коня все скинути. Ой-ой-ой. Ага. Ага. Ясно. Значить, вже буде так. Ну так, то так, господи.
That was easy. Now I better take a look around here.
Чудово. Так, по ящиках я не лажу. Ну, воїнів тут до хрена.
Not only strong outer walls, but inner ones too. This isn't good news. Those tents look pretty impressive. These fellows aren't paupers, that's for sure.
I feel like my hands are going to drop off.
This must be where the commanders are.
What do you want?
Kozlik sent me.
Ah, more reinforcement.
Yes, sir.
So you really killed that turncoat?
Yes, sir.
Well done. I heard about you. I'm quite honest.
I'm no master.
Well, I think it's best if we put you to the test. Go to our combat master, Vanya. Just go downhill, as far as the stockade. His tent is right next.
All right, sir.
Fucking hell.
Are you combat man? I'm Henry. Eric said you'd try me out to see how good I am.
Ah, another greenhorn. Nice to see Kozlik's doing his job. Hey, don't I know you from something?
I've never...
Really? I'd stake my neck I know you from somewhere. All right, let's see what you're good for. Have you got a weapon? If not...
Ready as I'll ever...
All right, let's see what you... All right, then. Come back when you grow some balls. Jesus!
I've had a bit of practice.
So I see. I'll tell Eric what you've got in you. Don't worry about that. But so you...
Oh, that's very generous of...
Well, I don't want to take it to the grave with me. All right, listen. Before you start twisting and turning...
I think I've got it.
Так, цей раз якось воно вроді все по-іншому складається, хоча зараз напевно відбудеться те, що так чи так має відбути, що вони зловлять. Я щось так думаю, що мене все рівно тут зловлять. Мені все рівно треба буде вибирати. Ну, але я цей раз... О, є кінчейс. Зараз я зайду, а там той штрих. 100%. Ну, от мене вже і приймають.
Sir, may I...
What is it?
I went to the fight master as you ordered, and I...
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think I know what's troubling the young master. He's surprised to see me here. And the feeling's mutual. When did you start recruiting Radzik's people, Eric?
Radzik?
Indeed. This boy is very dear to him. And I expect he's looking for this? Am I right, young man?
You bastard.
Так то мало статися. Ясно, ми вже це проходили, гуляйте.
Henry, wake up.
Давай.
What do you want?
I want to.
So what?
Nothing.
But
Not a day. Look, my.
What about my?
Eric has your things.
Oh, wonderful.
It'd be better if you wore something to blend in. It's.
All right then.
That's what I want to hear. But first, swear you'll tell Sir Ratsig.
You have my word.
All right, I'll have to trust you're a man of honor. Now listen, I found a place where you can easily get out. Down in the camp on the slope above the pile of shit reaches almost to the top of the stockade. All we have to do is jump over.
Free and covered in shit.
Well, first, there shouldn't be anyone outside in front of the barn. When you're out, go left along by the wall. I'll wait for you. No.
Окей. Ми стартуємо звідси. От. Там сундук, 100% пам'ятаю. Що це за Б? Проверим свои вещи. Угу. Сберись лагеря. Окей. Там же був ящик з тісаком. Точно пам'ятаю. Так. Січ. Січ, це що треба. Так, фотори з колін давай. Хляб. Тихенько, 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 не шуми. Де ми тебе зараз заберемо з собою? Десь тебе в кутику скинемо. Прилясь, не шуми, головне. От так. Ох, ви гарно всі повдівані, так? Я все з тебе знімлю. Сам мінус нормально. Є? Є. Кагрель. Ага. Окей, якщо по кругу зайти. Нема входу? Ні. тут немає, не? О, бліндаж. Так. Окей. Ще раз підійдемо по кругу. Перегорей податися. Добре. 22 хушок. Тихо. Що ж там? Ладно, не виходить, то не виходить, господи. Окей, якщо ми тихенько дійдемо. А, тут ще нікого нема. Вообще супер. Що з тобою? Красота. Красота. Креслення. Закрити. Успехи. Я хоч в ту сторону йде. Мені просто легше. Ой-ой-ой. Передачу передумав. Та ё-моё. Що їх там двоє? Стрьомно. Дуже стрьомно. Їх там двох. Ёперний. Сидимо, блін. Дальше пішов. Став. Давай шуруй. Правильно, иди назад. Ще один сильний. Я обновив вже. Не кричите так. Он стоїть.
So, we're out.
Don't worry, I keep my word. But I have to go to Ratai and see my...
Fine. We should get out.
You'll have to help me. Somehow the massage I got from that big bastard didn't do me a lot of good.
A horse.
Та я ж свою зброю вернув. Що ти там мені показуєш?
Any word about your boy, Radzig?
Nothing yet.
Let's hope he hasn't done anything rash. Wouldn't surprise me given the balls that he has. Now I wonder where he might have got those from.
Don't start, Hanush.
I'm sorry, sir. This fellow...
Henry!
Father?
I told you he had balls.
Well, I see that you haven't been idle, and we'll certainly need to have a talk later, but not quite so publicly. Looks like you have plenty to tell us. What happened?
I got a bit tied up at Vranyig. But now I know what they're planning.
What's being planned? And who's planning it? Spit it out, boy.
There's no longer any doubt about it. It's that Hungarian noble you were hosting on the same day Sigismund pillaged Skalitz.
Sir Istvan Toth.
Toth and his people. Everything fits. They're the ones making the counterfeit money and using it to hire mercenaries from all around. He's already got quite an army at Vranyig.
But what the fuck is he after?
I can tell you exactly, and you won't like it.
How's that?
I had quite a long talk with him.
What?
When I was trying to get into his camp, I was taken captive. We had a bit of a chat. Actually, he told me his entire plan.
What?
I suppose he thought he didn't need to keep it secret any longer. I'm not all that surprised.
Why not?
What's that bastard planning?
He's in the service of Sigismund. He wants to destroy King Wenceslas' allies. That means us. He's gathered a very large force. I'm honestly not sure if we can defeat them. And he knows no one will come to our aid now.
That fucking cunt! I'll skin him alive!
How many men has he got?
More than 100, I'd say.
And how secure is their camp?
It's an old abandoned fortress on a hill above Sasau. It's inaccessible from 3 sides, surrounded by a timber palisade.
Bastard! I'll crush that rebel of his.
That's easy to say, old friend. It seems Toth isn't taking any chances.
Together with Divish, we can muster enough men. And we can all see there's no time to waste. That bastard wants a battle? Much better we pick a time and place than he does.
Undoubtedly. We have to take them by surprise. It would be best to attack tomorrow night. We can't get ready any sooner.
That's what I like to hear, Radzig.
Henry, I want you to get yourself fixed up and then go straight to Sir Divish of Tальмберг. Tell him to assemble all the able-bodied men he can and bring them to Vranyig tomorrow evening. We'll wait for him there.
Yes, sir.
Finally, a chance to show I'm not carrying a sword just for ornament.
What is it, Henry? Is there something else?
The thing is, we have to deal with Zbyszek.
I see. And who is he?
Zbyszek is from Skalitz. He helped me escape captivity and saved my life.
Indeed. Well, Zbyszek, if you saved my son's life, I'm grateful to you. As a token...
Thank you, sir.
And under the circumstances, we won't ask how you came to be with that herd of swine at Vranik. So you'd better get out of here quick.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Goodbye. Thanks, Henry.
Ось 525 на себе.
Get a good meal inside you and get those wounds tended to. You look wretched. And if you need equipment or armor, tell Bernard. He'll give you what you need.
Yes, my lord.
No more, my lord. I'm your father. I swear, Hal, I plan to tell you. I'm sorry Istvan, of all people, beat me to it. But now we have more urgent matters to deal with. Later we'll have time to talk about it. What do you say?
As you wish, my lord. Father.
Good. Now go to Divish as quickly as you can, son.
Жирний кіпішун. Каже. Ну що з моїми ранами? Я вже залатаний, всі костюм я вернув. Які проблеми? Контратака. Вже ми заокруглилися. Іди к сотні. А на що? Та я все маю, блін. У мене все є.
Awake already? I hope you've had a good rest after all you've been through. You might need it. We've got work to do tonight, so get up and get going to...
Can I, Thank you.
Я хотів тут дещо поміняти. Я все своє верну. Вообще-то.
I need to set off as soon as possible to give the Tальмбергers the message, or they won't arrive in time to help us at Vranik.
Listen up, men. It's going to be a long night, and no easy picking.
Поняв, зараз. Коня скину все леве. Туда его. Туда. Ой, не. Да. Це вкинути. Кутногорський 22, в мене більше. 25. Панський колос. Кіно. Оголов'я. Панський кольчужний кофе. Так, чорний капюшон і шоси свободного покрою. Так, кида ігрок. Це десь 106. Ще не скоро я захочу їсти. Пов'язки. Гроші є. Де мій кінь? Дек. Давай, пішов. Так, народ, хто приходить, не забувайте. Підписка на канал. Воно вам нічого не коштує, а мені буде тільки в радісті, буде бажання продовжувати. Канал на повному ентузіазмі. Донейтів не прошу. Хочу просто розвивати канал, щоб більше людей дивилися контент на українській мові і все. Наразі це єдине завдання. Набереться сотня підписників, тоді будемо думати, чи є коли рухати далі, чи ні. А так, лайк, дізлайк. Вам це нічого не коштує зовсім. Дізлайк, якщо ставите, то напишіть чому в коменті. Буду старатися щось змінити, покращити. Бо що вам не подобається. Ігри граю різні. РПГшки, стратегії, екшени. Шутери онлайнові. Звичайні шутери, не онлайнові. Западня. Та не хочу я. В основному граю по ночах, тому що днем нема коли. Хіба що на вихідних. Що таке сломіняти? Ще поремонтувати собі свою зброю. Так. Є. Спіх. Так, це майже поремонтоване.
Yeah.
Я б дахівку зацепив. Зацепив дахівку. Так, головний конюх. Пандіш.
Sir, I bring an urgent message from my father.
I take it you've heard.
I found out who's behind all the unrest in the region, and father and...
What? So who is
You may have met him. Istvan...
No, I haven't met him. But Sir Radzik said he'd been here to visit before the...
He's in the service of King Sigismund, and he's fighting the nobility who support King Wenceslas. They've amassed quite a force at the old stronghold above Sasau. Father and Hanush have decided to move first and destroy him before he's prepared.
When?
Tonight. They send word for you to muster your men and rendezvous.
This is madness. Maybe it is. But I fear that Radzik and Hanush are right. The sooner we cure this pestilence, the better. Gather the men and make ready. We march tonight.
Very well, sir.
Will you be coming?
Yes, sir.
Вона його шляпка. Пеньок в зброю вдів. Аж блистить. які взагалі не пальоні.
Well, well, Divish. I see you don't want to miss the show.
You didn't expect me to leave all the glory to you.
Never. We wouldn't dream of starting without you.
What news? Did you parley with them?
We did.
And what was the outcome?
Not quite what we hoped for. Radzig wanted to go pally with him in person. Fortunately, I talked him out of it.
It seems that this will not be resolved without a battle.
Bloody good thing, too. Finally, we'll have some proper entertainment in the countryside.
Fortunately, my son here showed immense daring and made his way into the lion's den to spy on them.
Tell us what you saw, lad.
Я тобі вже розказував все. Де твій племінник? Хто він той Ян? Птачик, не цей.
What do you want to know, exactly?
Well, let's start with how well fortified they are.
The outer palisade goes right around the whole camp. On a small hill inside it, there's a half-demolished farmhouse that's ringed by another palisade.
Can you tell us how many tents there are and how...
There might be 50, maybe 60.
And the men?
Quite a few.
Huh. We don't number much more.
We do outnumber them, though, even if only by a few men.
From what I've seen, it's best to attack from our direction.
The east side is all rocks, so no hope of launching a major assault from there. It's where they throw all their waste. The heap's already so high it's almost to the top of the palisade.
Now that is interesting. The ramparts are long. If there are as many of them as we think, they can hardly keep watch over the entire length. Attack with full force at the gate.
That's an excellent strategy. But then I'd expect...
If we cause an enormous uproar at the same time, they won't know.
Uproar?
You said they have tents there?
Yes, sir.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, tents usually...
You don't do things...
So, I believe we have a plan. Robard will take 10 men and sneak to the rear of the fortifications. There's an entry point, but you must remain hidden.
I will do my best, sir.
That shouldn't be too hard. They'll have other things to worry about. The rest of us will launch a frontal assault. Rain burning arrows on them and then attack.
Those bastards won't know which way to turn.
At that point, Robard and his squad will strike from the rear.
I think it's a good plan.
God be with you, my friends.
We'll wipe those whore sons off the face of the earth.
Сили стріли в рядочок. А ти що, шлем не вдіваєш?
Listen up now. We are about to meet the rabble that have been trying to hurt us. Pillaging, killing, raping, and generally being a thorn in our side for long enough. They may be hiding behind a stockade, but they are still a pack of curs who are no match for men like you. And tonight, we are going to festoon these trees with corpses. First, we will set fire to the little hornet's nest. Then we'll keep them busy by the gate. And when we've made it nice and hot for them, Sir Robard and his men will pounce on them from the rear. And we will hack them to pieces. Have you got it? Yes, sir! Good. Now, when we reach the ramparts, the archers will cover the men climbing it, and the men with the battering ram. Any of these fuckers foolish enough to stick his head outside the stockade is to lose it at once. Understood? Yes, sir! Glad to hear it. Now, let's do it! Forward!
Я розказав всім коли всі не почули. Розсвічувати, щоб все бачити. Кляп. О, красота. І полетіли стріли, да? У мене є лук? Є. Є маленька. Ой. Дівай назад. Подуч. Подуч. Кого я там луплю, непонятно. Ось дубаш. Так, наверх пробиватись. Якийсь несерйозний опір був. Понял. Це не видно більше нікого? Спати. 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 По потілку, по потілку. І спати. Дальше. Спати. Ті приліка. Угу. Такой ворота. Понял. Так, народ, всі, хто буде приходити на відео, не забувайте підписатись на канал. Це основне, що вам нічого не коштує. Просто підписатись, subscribe. В кого на англійській мові тут. Або в кого по-українськи там пише підписка. Бам! 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 Голова тут страшна штука. И с тараном бегает. Тра-та-та-та-та-та. Ніхто навіть не відбувається. Де мій папан? О, стоїть. Ты не младенца какие-то. Именно дальше я иду сюда. Реально избиение младенцев. Тупо витарлы тебе. Як по баняках стукаєш. Боже, ну такий маленький кусочок, стільки прогрузок. Це капець якийсь.
Where's that Hungarian bastard? Why isn't he here? Don't tell me no one was in command!
It does rather look that way, Hanush.
Henry, where's Toff? You said he was here.
He definitely was, sir. I've got the cuts and bruises to show for it.
We have to find out where he slithered off to. Look for clues. Anything that will tell us what he's doing.
Чи занадто легко то все було, да? Шукати будинок, сказали мені. Якісь люки під землю. Ключ від сундука. Якісь писульки. Сюди брудно. Що він в шафу закрився? А як їм залізти? І де той лайнюк сидить? Може він там на вишці сидить?
Sir, I need to get out.
You heard, Hanush. We won't leave until we find something. So you better start searching. Hey, what's that?
Що ж я тут маю шукати, а? Я вже голодний з того всього, де воно є, блядь? Здорово. Сфера. Пиздец. Вийти не можна, шукати. Що шукати? Охрень його знає. Ой, бля. Тут що я халупаю, тут все. Пішні. Кто залез, бля? О, давайте сразу. Так, а що вони ще від мене хочуть? Так, обыщи дом. Показывай, что куда они спешат. Ага. Ого. Дурила картон нахожу, шукаю. Хер знает, что это. Просто лежит.
Sir, this was all I could find.
A letter? What does it say, Radzig?
Alongside hunting, drinking, and swordplay, you might find time for a little study, old man. In the courts of Prague, every Tom, Dick, and Harry can read nowadays.
Yes, well, here in the countryside, we don't give a tinker's curse about such things. That's what I've got a scribe for, anyway. What does the damn thing say?
It appears to be written by Toth, but it doesn't say to whom. It says everything is going according to plan, and the castle should soon be taken.
Castle? What castle? What does he need a castle for?
Sir, we took this one alive. And it seems he's not just some ordinary spear carrier.
Where's that rat Toth? Where did he go? Speak, damn you!
He's thwarted you again, hasn't he?
If you play your cards right, you might come out of this in one piece. Where is your lord? He was here yesterday, wasn't he?
Come now, sir. We both know where I will end up. My lord is gone. He took most of the men and left.
Where has he gone? What is he planning? He writes here about taking some castle. Which castle?
Oh, some nearby castle. Left completely unguarded. Now I wonder where it could be.
What are you saying, you horse son?
Tальмберг. Did he go to Tальмберg?
You'll never get him! You'll never get...
What? We're planning on sending him to some monastery to become a monk? I believe we have some work to do, Sir Divish, do we not? Mount up, gentlemen. We don't have any time to waste.
Halt! Who goes there? Greetings. We were ambushed. We need assistance. We have wounded men here. Open the gate. The Lord be praised.
Here! Come on! Come on!
Lady Stephanie, I really don't think we should...
My lady.
Faster, man! Come on, faster!
My men are gravely wounded. Without treatment, I'm afraid they won't live to see morning.
Not to worry. We'll take care of them.
My lady, you have my uttermost gratitude. May God reward you for your kindness.
Every Christian should help his neighbor in his hour of need.
True. Especially now, when treachery and deception surround us on all sides. Get out of the way! The devil lurks in the shadows. Come on! And one fears taking a guest into his house. Signal the others. Yes, sir.
Oh no. We're too late. Quickly! Follow me!
Ті загрузки не доконають. Всі на конях, я що пішки прибіг. Угу. Понял, сделаем. Сюда. Ступили сюда. Хата. Що у нас цим треба? А нафиг не той факел днем. Давай. Включай.
out, you rat! Come out and fight like a man!
I don't think so. I like it better right here.
You'd rather hide behind my wife like some mangy whelp?
I could just as easily cut her throat. I have hostages enough, and strong walls to protect me. Bring him here.
Radzig? What do you want, you viper?
Let me think. Actually, there's nothing I want from you. Except maybe to see you all die. Fire! Burn it down!
Christ. Are you all right?
I'll live. Whew, but I don't think I'll be wielding a sword for a while.
Oh, we have men enough for sword wielding. A good lord is harder to come by.
How the hell did they get Radzig? I didn't make it to the gate.
He was charging against reinforcements from the castle.
We have to save my father, somehow.
And we have to save my wife and get our home back.
My friend, I think you know as well as I. We have to lay siege.
No. No, that is our last resort. We have to try all our other options.
Sir, if a few men could scale the western wall after dark, maybe they could get inside, free the hostages, and open the gate. That is, if they're holding them in the courtyard, as we've always done.
Well, that's a big if. What if they're seen and they can't raise the portcullis quietly?
Sir Hanush, if we can save just one hostage.
It's a perilous undertaking. Who would you send?
I'll go.
Then let us make ready.
Генрі, заткни кожну дирку. Не вкраду, так, 100%. Кожевника вбили, так? Ну давай.
I'd like to get back.
Certainly.
I want to achieve.
All right. Now, take care.
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Can you teach me?
Certainly.
I want to achieve.
All right.
Та окей.
Now, pay close.
Є. Там щось можна відскачувати, так? Так, це подарок. Поки все сильніше і сильніше. Добре. Захист. Знатний рицар. Угу. Окей. Бути піжоном. Скривання замків можна вивчити. Планувати. Так, а що, а де замок? Ого. У мене що тут в кар'єрі усі є. Нічого собі. Де моя? Мастерська ремонтна, переносна. Ой, тому точно не треба. Ага, я броніка і так не маю. Старий. Будемо підписуватись зараз. Давай.
I'm ready. Are you sure?
Так.
Yes.
Take care.
Знайти пана Рацію і пані Стефанію. Окей.
If any of you are having second thoughts, this is your last chance to speak. Very well.
Oi.
So I hope we're all clear on what has to be done. We need to free the hostages to deprive Toth of his advantage. Now he'll be keeping them somewhere where they can be guarded, but somewhere separate from his other men.
And where would that be?
We always kept our captives in the house on the Bailey by the stables.
What if they're in their tower or somewhere else?
Then we'll have to go to the gate and try to open it. But that will take time and attract attention. So we can only do it if we know exactly how things stand. And if they sound the alarm, before we've done anything, we get out of there quick. Understood?
And leave them there?
Better a couple of hostages than a pile of corpses. Lord Capon, are you quite certain you want to engage in this action?
Quite. After all, it can't be much different from sneaking out of the upper castle in Rattay and back in every night. Besides, who else will keep this hothead from raising bloody mayhem?
I'll see to it that you do, my lord. May God guide our footsteps.
І ся пташка намалювала. Пум-пум-пум.
This will be something. They'll be telling stories about this mate for years. Unless
Hey!
We'll go first
Is
and
that
take out the
some new
sentries.
kind of game?
Wait here.
What are they waiting for? For fuck's sake. What are they waiting for? Why do I bother asking?
Be quiet and watch that light on the battlements. Fuck this waiting, I'm gonna climb.
Дід, не чую я в кінці.
on his armor and watch this side, but there are still 2 guards on the portcullis winch to deal with. Any volunteers?
Henry will do it.
Buffoon. Henry, then. Just make sure you keep quiet.
Fuck. The alarm's been sounded.
Giving up already?
Is that the best you can do? Raise the alarm! Watch out!
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Come here, Lily Liver.
Look at what's I'll find you, you killer. You can't hide from me.
Is that all we've got?
Now, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Ну ладно, побавились і досить стрім загружатися.
This will be something.
Дубль 2.
Hey! Unless fuck it up, then he should randomly tell the stories, and the joke will be on us.
Це все познімав, то що гримить.
We'll go first and take out the sentries. Wait here.
What are they waiting for?
Quiet, for fuck's sake.
What are they waiting for?
How should I know?
Why do I bother asking?
Oh, be quiet and watch that light on the battlements. Fuck this waiting, I'm gonna climb.
I'll put on his armor and watch this side, but there are still 2 guards on the portcullis winch to deal with. Any volunteers?
Henry will do it.
Buffoon?
Henry, then. Just make sure you keep quiet.
Ти будеш заходити туди чи ні?
Hey, who's there?
Fuck. The alarm's been sounded.
Та, блядь. Почти.
This will be something.
Так, на маленьку паузу зробимо. Повернемося. Так, погнали далі.
Unless we fuck it up, the Englishman will be telling stories.
Дальше наново. Великий шнапс собі. Щоб зберегтись є. Не голодний.
Hey!
We'll go first and take out the sentries. Wait here.
What are they waiting for?
Quiet, for fuck's sake.
What are they waiting for?
How should I know?
Why do I bother asking?
Oh, be quiet and watch that light on the battlements. Fuck this waiting, I'm gonna climb.
Давай, йдемо вже.
his armor and watch this side, but there are still 2 guards on the portcullis winch. Any volunteers?
Henry will do it.
Buffoon?
Henry, then. Just make sure you keep quiet.
Не дає мені зберегтися, блін. Так, окей. Взяти попередній. Ще раз пробую і нахер. Як не виходить, лягаю спати.
Hey! We'll go first and take out the sentries. Wait here.
What are they waiting for?
Quiet, for fuck's sake.
What are they waiting for?
How should I know?
Why do I bother asking?
Oh, be quiet and watch that light on the battlements. Fuck this waiting, I'm gonna climb.
Давай, пішов.
His armor and watch this side, but there are still 2 guards on the portcullis winch to deal with. Any volunteers?
Henry will do it.
Buffoon?
Henry, then. Just make sure you keep quiet.
Заходить в ті ворота, я не розумію чому. Стоїть і все. Чого все не зайде? На 2 секунди. Буквально. Ну. Все, ти далі не ходиш, ну окей. Його не смущає, що кінта нема. Так, підберемося. Кому є. Що там все вічно моли? Свечи. Жал найду. Не нашел. Сил. Ой-ой-ой.
Fuck. The alarm's been set.
Entertainment. Great. To help.
Raise the alarm! Watch out! Over here! Where is everyone? Quick! Get over here!
I have to admit, we didn't do too well.
True. The shame of it. They drove us back before we even got...
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
If pigs had wings... Now, I know it troubles you, but it's not over yet. We'll rescue the hostages and hang that bastard.
Та ні, я хочу ще раз попробувати. Я там маю пробратися в це.
This will be something. They'll be telling stories about this for years.
Well, I never.
Unless we finished telling stories. We'll be on us.
Hey! Hey! We'll go first and take out the sentries. Wait here.
What are they waiting for?
Quiet, for fuck's sake.
What are they waiting for?
How should I know?
Why do I bother asking?
Oh, be quiet and watch that light on the battlements. Fuck this waiting, I'm gonna climb.
Ай, пішов. Як мені там пробратися якісь ворота постійно.
I'll put on his armor and watch this side. But there are...
Henry will do it.
Buffoon?
Henry, then. Just make sure you keep quiet.
We can't get this moving without being noticed. First, we have to find the hostage. It'll all go a lot easier if no one sees us. And fooling around the port. First, we have to find the hostages. Then we can come back and deal with the rest. Easy now. We're almost there. Let's not fuck it up at the 11th hour.
Hey!
Careful here. All doors lead to the courtyard. All it takes is for one man to go for a piss and he'll see us. Any time now.
Mother of God!
Jesus! Get a fucking move on, man. Patience. He has to move.
Знайшов.
Mother of God!
Where's Sir Radzig?
Lady Stephanie? She's not here.
Where? Where?
I suppose the lady might be in her chamber. We don't know anything. They herded us here and...
Good luck to you.
Damn it all. We'll have to go back empty-handed. I really thought...
We're not going anywhere. Not without my father.
And how are we meant to find them? They're not in the stables or anywhere nearby. You want to...
Yes. We can't leave them.
It was hard enough getting this far, but going inside is madness.
Then we mustn't get caught.
Listen, Hal, I can appreciate your stubbornness, usually.
I told you, I'm not...
If you're determined to be a stubborn ox, go right ahead. I suppose you might as well look for your sword.
Save your speeches. Are you going to help?
If you want to get yourself killed, you can do it alone. But before you go raising blood...
Come on then, let's get the fuck out of here before they catch us. Gorva! Fuck my ass!
Fuck! We'll have to carry him out of here right now.
See for yourself if you don't believe me.
Too hard! Get over here!
Quick! They're right behind us. Then he's behind you. They're in front of me, and I can't do anything. Faster!
Over here! Where is everyone? Quick!
Faster! This isn't very comfortable. Can't you stop hopping around with me? My arse is killing me.
Over here!
If you don't get a move on,
Where is everyone?
they'll
Quick!
stab you in the back right under my nose.
Hello?
I have to admit, we didn't do too well.
True, the shame of it. They drove us back before we even got anywhere. It's worse than if they'd killed us.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. We had to give it a try. If we succeeded.
If pigs had wings... I know...
It seems, Robard, that we're running out of options.
We don't have enough men to scale the walls with ladders. We can't afford to lose any more. We can only take Tальмберг by a ruse or with superior numbers. Ruses have failed, and we don't have superior numbers.
Then we are left with no choice but to build a trebuchet. To demolish my own walls. Where is Master Faithful?
He's waiting. We sent for him as soon
Bring
as...
him to me. Let's not waste time.
Sir Divi.
You will build me a trebuchet, Master Tobias.
Trebuchet, my lord. That's not entirely in my field of expertise.
We have to take back Tальмберг.
Yes, indeed, sir, I understand
and
that.
You are the best engineer we can rely on in the whole fiefdom.
Oh, well, thank you, my lord, but it's just that I've never built a trebuchet before. This could take some time.
Then you'd better get to it.
Bernard will go over the plan of attack with you.
Oh.
Well, Master Tobias, you have much to do and little time. I will not keep you any longer.
Indeed. Of course, sir. Thank you, my lord.
How are the preparations proceeding in the other camps?
As well as can be expected under the circumstances. There are still many things that need doing, but I just don't have the time for them.
No, you don't. Henry.
Yes, sir.
I would like for you to help with preparations in the encampments.
Gladly, sir.
Robard will brief you. That'll be all.
What needs to be done?
Look, a military encampment's a complicated thing. I don't expect it to be as peaceful and orderly as Holy Mass. When you walk around the camps, you'll see for yourself. Grumbling everywhere, complaints. They're moaning they've drunk the alehouse dry, and now they have to wait for the next batch of beer. We've got dead who deserve. The less the troops grumble, the better off we'll all be.
What do you mean?
Did you hear what Sir Divish was saying to Fafar?
I heard some of it.
And what did you make of it?
He said he'd never built a trebuchet catapult. I wouldn't even know where to start.
But if it'll take him as long as he said, we can't wait until Judgment Day. We don't have...
I'll try to ask him if I can help in some way.
You should definitely do that. Without a trebuchet, we're...
What's the
easiest way? Call in the Royal Army and leave it to them. But there's no Royal Army to help us now, and we can't afford to wait. What's more, we don't want to destroy the castle.
Repairing the castle will be expensive.
And time-consuming. No trebuchet is wholly on target. The missiles fly as they please. And if we blast the castle to pieces and Sigismund comes back...
And what about the wall?
The south and east are solid. It would be useless to try anything.
It's best defended from the north. And as for the west...
From the west is where we tried it, and got royally fucked, if you recall. But I think in the end we'll try that way again.
Pity they didn't
Toth is a wily fox. If he'd had all his men with him there would have been real carnage. It's likely we only won there because he'd already gone and taken most of his best...
Is there anything else?
Well, we need some pitch. I know you had dealings with the charcoal burners.
I've met a few, true enough.
Then have a look around the area. If you manage to find any pitch, bring it to our quartermaster in the camp. Goodbye.
Yes. Так, ладно, будемо сьогодні вже закруглятись. Всім дякую, хто був зі мною. Це був містер Манія, іграшка Come Deliverance. Вроді воно вже рухається до фіналу, мені так здається, принаймні. Хто буде приходити на відео, не забувайте підписуватись на канал. Буду дуже вдячний. Головне підписка. Я хочу більше підписників, нам треба більше підписників. Щоб я розумів, що я для когось це роблю. Лайк, дизлайк, якщо дизлайк, ставте комент чому. Пишіть комент чому. Все, всім на добраніч.